Fort Hood from the beginning has played a central role in the war in Iraq specifically. We also have some units deployed to Afghanistan, 36 engineers. So Fort Hood plays a central role in the Army's work inside of Iraq. You know, we were kidding the other day in December when I was over there and General Hammond was taking over from General Phillips. The first time that 3 Corps and 4th ID and 1st Cav have been together in a very long time, because we keep passing each other as we deploy back and forth from Iraq. And it was actually great to have the whole team, as well as 3rd ACR was also there. So it was really, for a small period of time, we had all of Fort Hood on the ground in Iraq. It was great to have everybody together. So one of the tough decisions I had to make while I was over there was extending from 12 to 15-month rotations. And that was a very difficult decision to make. But for us to be successful on the ground, we felt it was necessary to have one rotation to be 15-month. And we clearly understand the impact that that had on soldiers and families. The only thing I regret is we weren't able to get it through the family readiness groups ahead of time. And we just didn't realize it was going to be released by Washington. So that was one of the things I wish we could have done a little bit better. Now, we have asked a lot of our families, and we have asked a lot of our soldiers over the last 5 years, especially here at Fort Hood. And they've responded. They have responded in a tremendous way. The community has responded in a tremendous way in supporting our soldiers and our families. I think the Army is strained, but I'm still very proud. The Army is still functioning very well at a very high level. But in order to maintain this, we're going to have to figure out how we can lessen the burden on the families. This is the best military community, in my opinion, in the Army. And I'm not saying that because I'm the Corps commander. They have responded time and time again, supporting our soldiers and their families. And I was concerned about the fatigue of the community, having so many people deployed for so long, but they have continued to support us. And they've continued to raise the bar. They've continued to come up with new ways to support us and make it easier for us. We have more people stepping forward in all the communities, in all the Central Texas communities, from Coppers Cove, from Lampasas to Coppers Cove to Killeen to Harker Heights to Belton to Temple. All over, they continue to step up to support our families in new ways. They understand what the soldiers and families are going through, and they are reaching out to them every day, trying to make it easier. So that's why it's just so important to us. The thing I've tried to tell everybody here is, as I look forward with Fort Hood, you know, we're going to have about 50,000 soldiers here at Fort Hood. And what we want to do now is, it's about quality. So what we want to do is continue to improve the quality of life here at Fort Hood. We want to have the best facilities in the Army, the best barracks for the signal soldiers. We want to continue to work on the on-post housing, which is, we finished for the non-commissioned officer list. We now started building housing for officers. We want to continue to help the community to continue to expand downtown and be good neighbors to the community. So we want to make this a place that continues to grow, maybe not so much in size, but in quality. I consider Fort Hood home. I mean, I've spent more time here than any other place in the Army. I've been in the Army 32 years. I've been here more than anywhere else. And when I get here, I feel like I'm at home. I know a lot of people. They make me feel like it's home. And I really love the people of Texas, to be honest with you. They're just great people. They're accepting, they're loving, they appreciate what you do. You couldn't ask for a better place to live. No matter how old you are, what rank you are, it's always great to come home.